Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello, and happy Sunday.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day. Isn't so come on, let's play.
Let's play today. Come on.
Forget the rush you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
Good morning. Good morning. Hello, people. I'm waking up Deirdre. Gotta get her in here in the morning time. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Let's see who we got. Rick and Josie, good morning. We missed you yesterday. Annie 7, hello, hello. Blue Jean. You are so funny, girlfriend. Well, I got you cold. It's 30 something here. I don't like cold. Y'all know this. So come on now. It's over 30 there. Yeah, well, it's hang on. I will tell you what it is here. It's 31 in Paso Robles. What is up with this? What is happening? I'm going to have to move south. Good morning, Isabel. Good morning, Suzanne. Deirdre, there you are. It's going to be 70 degrees there today. Okay, I'll come see you, Deirdre. Oh, that's where you were yesterday. Awesome. Good morning, Rosalind. Oh, yeah, I bet you do hear a robin because I feel spring. It's coming early. It's just got to get rid of this last little snap of cold. That's all. Oh, good morning, Auntie Jean. Yeah, I was going to have a sunflower behind me, but I didn't want Facebook to kick me off for making a political statement. So I went with these instead. Well, you know, it is Sunday. We have a Sunday song. So let's get that played. I don't see Kathy. Kathy usually is the one that loves our Sunday song, but I hope the rest of you do too.
Come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river and get down on your knees.
But no return. You pick up the pieces, let the bridges burn. So come to the water, moving it the breeze, through the river, there you will. Find
You'll fight, yeah. I will fight when you go.
I hope I'm not frozen anymore, but I got kicked completely offline. Let's try that again.
Come to the water where
Your
you
music,
will find
hopefully.
peace. Take a step into the river. Get down on your knees. Come to the mountain while taking in the view. You will find that life is greater than you knew. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. Oh, you're broken and you're shattered at the point of no return. You pick up the pieces and you let the bridges burn. So come to the water, you're sailing with the breeze. Take a step into the river where you will find peace. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight. Oh yeah, I will fight. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. I will fight. So come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river and get down on your knees.
Oh my goodness, I'm with you all. I love this song. The peas for peace is what you will find when you come to this water. And thank you all for coming in. I saw Mama Had a Bear. Where'd she go? Good morning, Kathleen. And who else came in? Marietta. Hello, hello. Julie Kiss, Isabel. Lily Ann in Norway. Lily, I hope you're feeling better. We've been lifting you up so high. And I think I said hello to everyone. Joanne Castillo, happy Sunday to you too. It may not be on Spotify, Isabel. I'm not sure because I tried to find it on, I had Alexa looking for it and she couldn't find it either. But I subscribe to a service called Epidemic Sound, and that's where I found it. But you can Google it. It's Go for Howl, Howell is who sings it. I can type that in. It's called Come to the Water. All right, it's on YouTube. Thank you, Suzanne. Good morning. All right, so let's go into our hearts. After all of that tech issue and glitches and having to start over again, let's just settle into our hearts. So hand on your heart, slow down your breathing. It's Sunday. Let's just go in with love, with grace, with honor, and honor ourselves. So breathing in, give some gratitude for who you are and what you are, and for this beautiful family that's gathered here together. And just see what statement your heart is making to you right now. What is it that's coming forth that says, I am? And I really hear, I am that. I am. So what is that for you? What is your that? I am a light shining in the world. I am love. I am kindness. I am joy. I am a rainbow in the sky. I am the love that flows forward. And I am peace. Blue, you are the gift of joy. I love that. Deirdre, I am awakening to my true self. Yes, yes. Lillian, you're at least up from bed today. Well, that's encouraging. Awesome. Kathy, you had a rough start. Well, let's turn that around. For me, that music, Come to the Water, it just really puts me in a good place. So hopefully it did that for you as well in your heart. Suzanne's daughter is home from the hospital. Yay. Yes, we're lifting Jillian up very high. Auntie Jean, I am a love activist. I am a P for peace. Yes, yes. I hope we are all P's for peace, wanting to see that in our world, wanting to wake up and all of a sudden conflict has stopped and people are talking and getting along. That's my hope, that if at least there can be communication, there can be a beginning of resolution of conflict. Kathy, I am grateful that I am healthy, happy, and abundant. That I am. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, Rick, love that. Peace, love, music. Yeah, let's sing our songs of peace. Julie Kiss, I'm a pillar of health. I love that, Julie. That's awesome. All right, any other I ams that you have today? This is our day to set intentions. So when you do an I am, And even if you don't believe the words fully yet, that's a yet, we can put that intention out there to be peace, to be joy, to be healthy, to be prosperous, to be abundant. Whatever it is, when you make that statement, make it with all your heart so that your heart understands it and feels it. And it goes to your brain, and the brain goes, oh, well, yes, you are. You are joy. You are healthy. Lillian, you are. Isabel, I am awakening for my oneness and sending healing and love to all in need. Suzanne, I am grateful and I meditate again. It gives me peace. It really does. Meditating is so important and essential to really finding our true self, to getting to that place inside of us where we know who we are and we know that we're here to do more than just exist. That's not our reason for being here. We came here for a purpose. And when we meditate, we find that purpose. We find it deep inside with our connection to our higher self. Oh, that's good news, Kathy. I'm so glad there's peace there. Joanne, I am grateful for all the positive, helpful people in my life. Yes, yes. Good morning, Charlie and Erica. Hello to both of you this morning on Sunday morning. Auntie Jean, I lost my coffee. Oh no, we can't have Auntie Jean in the morning without coffee. Teri maybe, but not Auntie Jean. Lillian, I am grateful for you all. We're grateful for you, Lillian. Thank you for tuning in this morning and for being with us. And Blue says, the grid is very big and active. You can feel it outside. Setting intentions today will be a beautiful experience. Absolutely. Annie loves hearing the dolphin sounds, meditation music. You know, dolphins are such a high vibrating creature. And when you can listen to them, you really feel what they're saying, because they are communicating with us, as well as the whales. The whales and the dolphins, they tell it like it is. And if we just really pay attention, they have a message for us. So we can get that message from them loud and clear when we tune in. Oh, there you are, Erica. Yay. Love you too, honey. Isabel, I am blessed and grateful to God's grace of giving me the opportunity to meet our dear and wonderful Stacy. Yes, I saw the picture. I'm so glad you two got to meet. I knew you'd love her. I knew Stacy would love you. You're two absolutely amazing women and wonderful peas in our peapod. Okay, so I have a Kuan Yin card, but first I have a question. So the question, I was thinking about this earlier this morning. How do we communicate with our higher self? Do you speak to your higher self like you would a friend? Do you go and not knowing what that higher self feels like or sounds like, or how you envision the higher self? Many of us have pretty much learned how to talk to our inner child, right? Anybody here do inner child work? I have. Let me know if that's something that you're familiar with, how to envision that little girl or little boy inside of you that just wants peace, that just wants love, that just wants you happy and doesn't want any of the conflict or any of the stuff that takes you out of your heart. There's a little child inside of each of us, and many times we learn how to reach that child by speaking and envisioning it. But how many envision your higher self, that higher being, and You can give it a name. Many people call the highest being, that is God, but for some, that brings in a lot of maybe not good feelings. Maybe you were taught different things about God, the dogmas, and the have-tos, and all the misinformation. But you can call your higher self whatever you want, just like you do your inner child. Like, right, Deirdre? What did I see? Heidi. Heidi is your inner child, just like you do a best friend. Good morning, Tammy. So, Kathy, you're not even sure how to find your higher self. Great. I love this. I love that we can talk about this and that you're open enough to make that statement, because many people are like paying lip service and not really going deep at all to where you can communicate with your higher self. So for me, when I sit in meditation or prayer, which I pretty much combine the two, I envision that there is an essence that's just like me, not necessarily physical me, but my true being, my true essence. And I envision that part of me is not here in the physical realm, but is in the spirit realm, in the etheric. And I actually sit with that being like I would with a friend, just like what Deirdre was saying. I sit on a couch or a chair or on the floor. And sometimes I just lay in bed to talk to my higher self. And I approach my higher self just like I would any of you. I approach my higher self with love. I come like a little child and say, I just want to sit with you for a minute. I just want to learn. I want to be open to whatever will come through for me. And I come with 0 point feelings. So I don't come with fear or sadness or anything else. I just come to the water. It's like the song says, to come to the water and just experience whatever comes through, being open-minded. That is such a huge part of doing all of the inner work, to come open-minded and be open to whatever you're going to experience and not try to force it, not try to have an agenda. You can have questions. Many times I come to my higher self with questions and I'm like, ooh, why can't we do this? Or how do we do this? So when I approach my higher self, it's always like open-ended. I don't come demanding. I don't come asking. I just come with the open heart of learning and of really knowing that there is a part of me that's in the spirit realm that's guiding, that's helping me to see with spiritual eyes instead of human eyes. So try it. I want us all to really get to that place where we can be open with our own self, our physical being, our being here on the planet, and also our higher self that is the guide for us. And let me say hello and goodbye to Moses Deasy, who is coming in to spread some not good stuff with us this morning. So goodbye, Moses. And we have Marietta, who says, I'm calling all angels to assist us in our transformation to know inner peace and love and joy here and now. And I'm already grateful for receiving this abundance of wonderful, loving energy. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I got you, Deirdre. She's not your inner child. She is your higher self, the high D. I love that. I love that. And Deirdre says, Cryon says she lives inside your skin, not somewhere away from you. And that's how our inner child is as well. So when we envision the inner child, just see that part of you that's always open to explore, like Dora the explorer, and always wants to know, very curious. And Kathleen says, on Cryon's Circle of 12 this week, he did a meditation for joy, and he had all the children from all your lifetimes surround you, hug you, to get the feeling of all the joy of a child. I felt that helped me to know my higher self. I listened to that last night. No accident that you mentioned higher self today. Of course. You know, there is a phenomena, I love that word. There is a phenomena that's called, hang on, and I'll get the name of it for us. It's called the frequency illusion. And I'm going to be talking about that in next week when we do our, manifesting group. The frequency illusion is such an interesting thing that happens, and I have seen it in action for weeks now, of coming across a word or phrase or a color or something that somebody brings up. And then all of a sudden, it's everywhere. It is everywhere. And everybody's using the word or the phrase. So it's interesting that you brought that up, Kathleen, that what we focus on expands. And we know this, but pay attention to how much it expands. And that's our inner guidance in our higher self, helping us to see it more clearly, whatever it is that needs to be brought to our attention. We're going to see it everywhere. Auntie Jean, I missed your comment. My higher self seems to have been merging with my daily consciousness, so we're not so separated anymore. No, that is not odd at all, Auntie Jean. There is no separation. There is no separation, but there is that part of us that is so pure that we can tap into that pure consciousness. And that's what we use for guidance as we go through our human experience. Suzanne says, I totally trust my intuition, which is my higher self. Sometimes my mind and ego takes over. Yeah, and it's that awareness that brings you back to your higher self. So once we start getting into some of the lower vibrations of feelings, of worry, of concern, anxiety, fear, once you start seeing yourself slipping into that, pull yourself right back in with your breath. Go right back to your higher self and say, oh no, I don't want to do that. I don't want any part of that worry. I don't want any part of anything other than love. Only love and light is welcome in here, in my heart. No, Kathy, you don't. It's just a matter of learning and being more spiritually guided. That's all. That's what that's all about. If you want to go deeper in your spirituality, if you want to understand things more fully, then going into meditation with your higher self helps explain a lot of things. It helps blow it wide open so that you can see it more clearly. I want to see what Kuan Yin has to say to us. I haven't looked at the card. I just pulled the card. And let's see what she has to say today and if it flows into the conversation that we've got going on. So it is the Lotus Throne. It takes courage to trust your inner light, to ascend the throne of your own inner spiritual authority, especially if the light of others around you seems more powerful than your own at times. You are being asked to trust the light within above all. Have faith in your own heart. Know that the divine dwells within you and is with you always. Okay, question answered. She was listening. She knew where the conversation was going to go. She knew to let us understand more fully that that higher self is the light within us. It is that part of us that is just pure, perfect, unconditional love. And when we tap into that love, everything else just falls away. Nothing else is important anymore. Yeah, it holds energy, but what matters is, are we following our true self, or are we just existing in the world and letting everything around us toss us to and fro and just dragging us along in this world, instead of floating along with our energy? When we lift up to that higher self, when we really know who we are and what we're all about, there's no more of the low vibration. We don't want to be there anymore. We don't want to experience all of the low stuff, the sadness, the anger, the guilt, the regrets. That doesn't play a part anymore. And Blue says, oh my God, the Fae are so excited by this energy. Yes, they are. They love it when we go up, up, up to that higher plane. And I love that too. And Deirdre, you wish you could see them. I got to see them when I was at Blues. And I really hope that they're going to allow that when we come for the retreat, because I feel like they're going to be such a huge part of this retreat. The retreat is called Changes, and it's an acronym, and the E is for the elementals. So there's going to be a lot of connecting in with the elementals while we're there in Vermont. And Kathy says, yeah, sounds like Kuan Yin has a sense of humor too. She is saying, do you need proof that I am with you and hear you? No, I know, right? But she always gives us that confirmation, like, yeah, I'm here. I heard you. I know what y'all are going to talk about, even before you know what you're going to talk about. And I love that. Rosalind says, being connected feels like no resistance to the present moment. Absolutely. That alignment that we go into with our true being, it's so beautiful and so amazing when we can do that. And when we get into alignment with who we truly are and everything is flowing, that's when we manifest. That's when we know what to put out there as an intention, because our soul knows what we need in this human experience. We don't always know. We think, all right, we see family members struggling, and particularly I'm watching some of my family members right now struggle. And we think, oh, we need them to not struggle anymore, and then we'll be happy. We need more money, and then we'll be happy. We need more of whatever, and then we'll be okay. But it's being okay without seeing any of that physical stuff. And that's what the higher self does for us. That's where it brings us, is exactly what we need in any given moment. Yes, Deirdre, I most certainly can. And if I can pull up my document, let me see if I can find it here. I will tell you what it means. Way too many documents. To get through all my blogs, and then I can find it. There it is, I think. Okay, so changes. Let's see if I can just copy it and paste it into the comments. There you go. Changes is connection, harmony, angels, nature, grounding, elementals, and spirit. And that's what we're going to be focused on for that retreat that's coming up in October. Auntie Jean has been helping tremendously. She's putting a lot of time into trying to get everything together for the committees so we can get that formed. And this week we are going to have flyers out with the amount that's going to be for the retreat. It's not going to be expensive at all. We're trying to keep the expenses low. If any of you know people that would like to sponsor and maybe pay for some people to be there, that would be awesome. So we can get as many people there as possible. All right, so where else am I? Oh, Blue, that's so funny. You see them, the elemental scrubbing at the third eye. Yeah, they do that. They help us to open up that energy of the third eye. And Joanne says, oh, I can feel how honored the elementals are. All they have to give is being recognized by this group. Yeah, we recognize them every day. And Blue says, Kuan Yin has watched over our grid for 4 years now. She is standing and the Fae are chatting with her. Beautiful. Thank you, Deirdre. I actually took this picture that's behind me. And I believe that I was in Pennsylvania when I took it. There's some absolutely amazing flowers in Pennsylvania. And Kathy says, you know what song just came to my mind? Bring Me a Higher Love. I love that song too. Yeah. All right. So intentions. Anybody have an intention that you've got for this week, for going forward, that we can work on manifesting and helping you manifest? Tomorrow is Manifesting Monday. Anybody want to come on with me tomorrow? And let's have a conversation about manifesting and intentions. Anybody at all? I'll be happy to have a co-host or two. So my intention for this week. My intention for this week is to wrap up some things that have loose ends. So there's some projects that I have in the works that I don't have all the steps figured out, and I don't have it the way I would like to have it before I get back on the road. So for me, it's clarity. Jean, if I play that song, then they're going to take the video down. I can only play music that's copyright free or that I pay to have the copyright to. So I can't play that song as much as I love it. Facebook would shut it down, and so would YouTube, because they really ding you for playing music that you're not able to legitimately play on the air. Joanne, you intend to manifest more help in the office. Yes, yes. Isabel, you're intending to stay on your simplest and purest way of being. I love that. Deirdre, I intend to do more work on my wall. It's really coming along nicely. I can't wait to see it. I bet that's going to be a work of art, Deirdre. Suzanne, my intention is to meditate each day. Well, I love that too. And I think that's a beautiful intention. When we meditate and we go to that place where our higher self is and really sit with the energy of who we are and what we are, then we get the inspiration for our path. We get the knowledge of what we're here to do and be, and how we can show up more fully for ourselves. So that's one of the things I want to have as my intention for this week, to show up more fully for myself and also for others. I did a self-care day yesterday. That felt so good, just to take care of me. I had an issue going on with pain that I needed to let it resolve. And so I honored my body, and I just took it easy for the majority of the day. I just allowed myself to heal and ask my higher power to help with that. And also ask my friend Rosalind, who I'm visiting right now. And between all of that, the pain is gone. And I feel really good today. Lillian, my intention this week is to get rid of COVID, to get back to my normal life. That's right, just let it flow. Just focus on the healing part. Don't focus on illness or disease. Focus on healing, getting better and better every day. Say your affirmations. I saw you say it earlier. I am healthy. Keep saying that to your body, to your mind, and keep allowing that to flow into you. Kathy Hand, this week is going to be full of abundance for my family. Bob and Colin should be making an extra amount of money this week, and it will go right into their business account. It should allow them to pay themselves as well. Beautiful. Okay, so let's go into our hearts. Hold your intentions in there, though all those of you that spoke your intention, just place it in the prayer circle, and we'll all lift you up for that intention to be manifested. Blue, energy pendants. I've got a shipment of new stones, clarity of what we are doing at the retreat, and talking with Teri about it. I will walk with Gaia this week and experience the changes this spring. Start tomato plants and go to my lake. Yay. Have a talk with that lake and let it know that we're going to be there. A lot of the peas are going to descend upon that lake and sit around it and get in it and enjoy the energy of the water there in Vermont. Kathleen, my intention is to continue to say the oath of manifestation, to meditate on peace, and to do the Cry on Joyful Child meditation every day. You know, the one that I have been doing every day is Dr. Wayne Dyer. And I posted that. He has it on YouTube. And that has helped me a lot this week. Just listening to that at night. And there was one night, it's like a 3-hour video on YouTube. And one night I just put it on and let it play when I went to sleep. And I know that was going right into my subconscious. So that's another one that's really good. All of these tools, whatever you choose to use, at least use something that's going to help guide you. And your higher self will let you know what that is. You'll resonate with it. You'll know exactly if it's the right thing for you to be listening to. And there is no right or wrong, but it will be the thing that will be most beneficial for you. Auntie Jean says the elementals have an important purpose to bring us joy, to be the guardians of Mother Gaia and fill our life with the magic of spirit. They haven't had the gratitude and love they deserve. I believe they are overjoyed. We are finally recognizing their sacred place. Yes, we are. And when we get there at the retreat, they're going to be such a huge part of it every day. We're going to spend time with the elementals. We are going to get to know some of them and to see what they have to say to us. See, Megan Michael, good morning to you. Thank you for jumping on the morning show. This is Setting Intentions Sunday, see. So if you have an intention, let us know what that is for this coming week, and we'll lift that up. We'll put it in our prayer circle that we're getting ready to bless right now. Kathy says, if you can develop a form for people who might want to sponsor, I have one. Yes, so I have that form already, Kathy. It has been given to my board of directors, and we will have that perfected this week so we can put it in the hands of people that know people that might want to sponsor an attendee to the retreat or sponsor maybe a meal. because we're going to have expense for food while we're there, as well as the lodging and, transportation, all that good stuff. So I will have that perfected this week and out in the hands of everyone. Jean says, our friend Sarah is now at a hospital in Houston, Texas. Please keep sending healing. You absolutely will. All right. So let's go into our hearts and hold your intention in your heart and see it being placed right in that center circle where we're all gathered around it. We are all lifting it with our vibration. We're lifting it high and asking for the greatest power that exists to bless it, to bring it to its highest good for all involved, whether that's just one person or a group of people or our world with world peace. We pray for that every day. We give a heart healing to Gaia every day so that that energy can come up through the top of the soil and into the beings of every inhabitant on the planet. So right now, just go into your heart. I'll read the message again, Kathy, after we go together and pray for anybody that's on our prayer list, for all the intentions that we're setting here today individually and as a group. And I would love it if our group intention would be peace on earth and into conflict, and just letting the energy come back to a more peaceful state of being in our world. So breathe in the light coming directly from source, whatever you choose to call that highest being that exists, however you envision that. Then bring in the light into your heart. Let it illuminate everything that's in your heart, the intentions that you set, the desires that you have, the people that you hold in your heart to be blessed. And let's just let that light flood throughout the whole entire body, your mind, your spirit. Now breathe out love. When you exhale, just let love flow. See it coming out of you with a pink tinge to it as you breathe that air out of your lungs. Breathe it over everyone that's on the planet right now. And then take in another deep breath coming in from spirit. Be immersed in that love and that light. And this time, see that going down. See it going down the length of your body, out the bottom of your feet, and deep into Mama Gaia. Just let it go right to the core of Mother Gaia, right where all of that crystalline center is, and bathe the whole being of our planet with that pink love, that pure, unconditional love. And now as you exhale, watch as Mama Gaia also exhales and brings that love up through all the layers, all the rocks and sediment and soil, and up through that top layer and out into the physical world, letting every being on the planet be immersed in this pink light. All of nature, the waterways, the mountains, the valleys, the rocks, the sand, everything on the planet feeling this touch from Mama Gaia. Wow, that feels so good. So as you breathe in again, hold that love inside. We're going to be giving it to each other. But I'm going to read the card again from Kuan Yin because it makes sense to do that right here. As you're breathing in love and breathing out love, it takes courage to trust your inner light, to ascend the throne of your own inner spiritual authority, especially if the light of others around you seem more powerful than your own at times. You are being asked to trust the light within above all. Have faith in your own heart. Know that the divine dwells within and is with you always. Always, always. And that is called the Lotus Throne. So as we take in that message from Kuan Yin and we breathe in the light coming directly from source energy, let's give that to each other. Let's give love. Let's give gratitude. Let's hold each other like we did yesterday. Yesterday, we just reached out and grabbed somebody and just wrapped our arms of love around them. Do that now. Hug yourself and envision that you're holding on to somebody else that's right here, gathered with us. Whoever it is, it doesn't matter because we're all one anyway, but just hold on to somebody so tight. Let them know that you care. Squeeze and say, I love you, thank you. And we do that on the count of 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I love you. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here, this beautiful Sunday gathering where you set intentions, where you love on each other, where you come together for one purpose, and that's just to be together in love. I love you so much. And we're going to let Leo take us out of here for a most beautiful day.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on. Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be
I hope
part
you got
of
your
it.
cup full of joy this
So now we
morning.
for harmony. You and me and mama be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels,
Oh, I
and the
bet that
masters.
did look
Take a deep breath
peaceful,
and go
Kathy.
into a new dimension.
Beautiful.
Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod, the daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA.
Oh,
Morning
great,
Cuppa Fulla Joy,
son.
with all the
Leo
P's and
is
the
going to
pod, the
love
daily
hearing
mantra is
those
thank you, I
words.
love you, namaste. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy, give me a Cuppa Fulla. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy, give me a Cuppa Fulla. Cuppa full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod, the daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod, the daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy, give me a Cuppa Fulla. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy, give me a Cuppa Fulla.
You let that light shine onto Jean. I love that. And I love you.
Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy, give me a Cuppa Fulla. There really is no secret. We simply accept,
Align. Allow.
AAA,
y'all.
Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod, the daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day
we're really gonna
to start the day on a
manifest
high
getting
vibe, we
Leo
call
up
the
there.
AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod,
girls
the
will be
daily mantra is
disappointed
thank
if
you,
you
I
can't
love you,
come.
namaste. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy, Cuppa Fulla Joy. joy. Give me Cuppa joy, give me Cuppa joy. Give me Cuppa joy, give me Cuppa joy. Give me Cuppa joy.
Leo for our beautiful morning song. Thank you all for being here. I love you so much. So much blessings to everyone. And stay in your heart, stay blessed, and I will see you later. Namaste, y'all. Bye, everybody.